Hello there. So my most influential fan, who is also known as my husband, reminded me that when changing a blade, there are a couple significant differences between this small saw and this large saw. The number one difference is that, remember when I was showing you how to change the blade on this, we had this switch here or button that acted as a stop for the blade. So when I pushed that in, it would prevent this blade from spinning, so I could loosen this nut without any trouble. Okay. Well, this does not have a blade stop, so I'm going to show you what you need to do there. And then also, I made a big deal about this nut here, or the screw in there, being a left-handed thread, so that you had to turn that opposite of what most of us are familiar with. Now, on these larger saws, both of those things are different. First of all, there is no blade stop, so we're going to have to find an alternative way to keep that blade from spinning. And secondly, because this uses a different way to attach the blade, to hold that blade securely, it is actually not a left-handed thread, so you can turn the nut in the way that you're most familiar with. Okay, so I'm just going to do a quick demo. The tool for this is also stored on that base plate or sole plate, so that's great. Always keep it there. You don't want to go hunting for these things. That's why they keep a place on there for you to do it. Now what I need to do is to keep this blade from spinning while I loosen this nut. The easiest way to do that, and I'm hoping that you can see this, I'm just going to do this maybe like this. So I'm going to hold this up against this soft piece of wood. And then I'm going to put the tool on here and loosen this nut. I'm going to admit that I pre-loosened it so that I wouldn't be stressing out to try and get this off. So when I remove this, so basically pushing that blade up against this soft piece of wood just held it still so that I could take this nut off, this washer off. I move the blade guard out of the way, and I lift the blade and pull it out. So there you go. I put this back in. Remember, teeth point towards the bottom of the base plate. Put the washer on. Put the screw back in. So I'm going to push it up against the edge of this table, and then I can tighten it to make sure that the next time we need to use this, my blade is in there nice and securely. Now you don't want to ever over tighten any nut or screw or bolt that's going into threaded holes like this, because if you strip the thread, then you've ruined your saw. So that's the addendum for what you need to do if you are changing a blade on the larger electric corded skill saw. We'll see you soon. Bye.